Blood and fur in the rain. The rain fell in thick sheets, drenching the city streets and obscuring the neon lights that flickered and pulsed like dye stars. I stood at the edge of an alley, the distant sound of thunder rumbling through the air, mingling with the smell of wet asphalt and an undercurrent of something more primal, something that signaled imminent danger. I was no ordinary spectator. I was Adrian, a vampire, and tonight my sharp instincts kept me alert as I faced my sworn enemy, a werewolf named Max. We had been locked in this bloody feud for years, born of a hatred that could only be described as ancient. The moon hung low, its silvery glow adding an otherworldly hue to the scene as I gripped the hilt of my sword, the blade glimmering in the faint light. I could hear him before I saw him, his low growl cutting through the silence like a knife. Max emerged from the shadows, his fur soaked and matted, eyes glowing like molten gold. The tension between us crackled in the rain-soaked air as I raised my sword, ready for the inevitable confrontation. Just as we lunged at each other, the heavens opened wider, and rain poured down like a curtain, masking the world in chaos. The first clash of our bodies echoed through the night, a primal dan of predator and prey. Fangs and claws flashed as we exchanged blows, the rain mixing with our sweat, blood, and fury. Max was powerful, his brute strength evident as he pushed me back against the slick pavement. But I was quick, flying to T-side and using the momentum to swipe my sword at his side. The blade connected, sending a spray of dark liquid into the air, illuminating the night in grotesque fashion. Howling in pain, Max stumbled back, an expression of incandescent rage crossing his face. "You'll regret that, vampire," he snarled, his voice a mix of pain and fury. Quickly, I regained my footing. The adrenaline coursed through my veins, and I relished the thrill of the chase. "You know better than to challenge me, beast," I shouted back, fully embracing the chaos of the night. We circled each other, rain washing away our blood, creating an uneasy truce as we breathed heavily, preparing for our next onslaught. Each clash of our limbs had the city cringing, lights flickering in sympathy as we battled in this nocturnal Aran. But with each passing moment, I noticed a change in the air. The rain lessened, the clouds parted slightly, allowing beams of moonlight to break through. I could feel a shift, an eerie silence overtaking the city. Suddenly, a sharp howl pierced the stillness. It was not from Max. I turned my head briefly, looking toward the origins of this new sound. In that split second of distraction, I felt the force of Max's weight against me. We crashed into a nearby wall, bricks crumbling under the impact. Pain erupted through my body, but my resolve was stronger than ever. Just as I prepared to retaliate with a swing of my sword, the howling echoed again, louder this time, followed by a chorus of more howls. The werewolves were coming, summoned by Max's cries. My heart raced at the prospect of being outnumbered. In this rain-soaked city, the streets were about to become a battleground. Again.